What's up, everyone? Today I'm presenting my cloud project, which is focused on load balancing websites using Microsoft Azure. In this project, I have used following Azure services: Azure Virtual Machines, Azure Bastion, Azure Virtual Networks, Azure Virtual Network Peering, Azure Load Balancing, and Azure Private DNS. I will walk you through the project topology to explain it. So in the project, I have two virtual networks. The first virtual network has two subnets, out of which one is for Azure Bastion and the other one is where two virtual machines are hosted. IIS is configured on both the VMs. The title of the website is same for both the VMs. However, the information and background colors are different. Further, in the second virtual network, I have hosted VM for client. Additionally, both of these virtual networks have peering. Moreover, I have a private DNS zone which has a record pointing towards the IP of the load balancer. The working of this system is such that from the client's VM, the DNS which was created here will be called, and this DNS is pointing towards the load balancer, so the load balancer will get the request. Further, the load balancer will decide which web server to show. Let me walk you through portals.azure.com to show all the requirements are fulfilled. First, we can go to the client VM's resources and make sure that it is in a separate network than both the web servers. Here is my client VM, and as you can see, it is on virtual network 2. Further, let's go to the web server's resources to check the virtual networks they are in. It is in virtual network 1 and 2. It is also in virtual network 1. Moving forward, let me show you the DNS records for the private DNS server. It is pointing towards the load balancer's IP. This is the DNS record, and if I go into record sets, I can see that I have a certificate type A created, and it is pointing towards this IP, which is the IP of a domain controller, as you can see over. So this is the front-end IP of the load balancer to which the DNS record is pointing. Finally, let's connect with the client VM using Azure Bastion and try to connect with the web server using this FQDN. Here is my client VM. Let's try to connect it using Bastion. There you can see that this FQDN link returns this web page which is hosted on web server 2. Now let me open an incognito window and try to call the DNS again. There you go. As you can see that this one is coming from the web server 2 and this one is coming from web server 1. Web server 2 has background of green and it's yellow for web server 1. However, the title of both of them are same and so is the domain. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.